Assalamu alaikum, Manla Flexdan of Gynaco Radio. Just wanted to do this very short video to talk about the impact of the Brexit on your remittances, Gambians living in the UK, and also the impact that the Brexit has on activism here for diaspora activists in the UK. The rise in racial abuse that has come after the Brexit. Since the Brexit that took place last week, Friday, the UK has decided that they will come out of the EU. Now, this has brought the pound down seriously. Now, and this also has a serious impact on remittances. Gambians sending remittances. Those living in the UK who work hard here to send remittances. Before, they used to get 60 plus dollars for every pound you would send. Now, Gambians are getting $52 for every pound, meaning that Gambians have lost $10 for every pound that you transfer. You do the math on how much you're going to send this week or this weekend, because payday is just around the corner. So that's one massive impact that the Brexit has had on Gambians. One more impact that the Brexit has had here in the UK for activism for the Gambia is that the Europe House, which we used to go to, which is the EU headquarters here in the UK, will no longer be here in 2 years' time. We used to go and submit petitions and sit down with them for 15 minutes at least and have a discussion with them and update with them as to the human rights abuses in the Gambia. This place will no longer be there in 2 years when the UK is no longer part of the EU. We submit petitions at the London House also, and but we don't get a very encouraging response as we normally do from the EU and Europe House. Very nice people there. They really take time to listen to people, and they're always very responsive. This is, you can see some of what the EU come out with. Condemning the Gambia government, asking for the Gambia government to respect peaceful protesters and their right to peaceful assembly. So this is all part of the impact that we get because of this Brexit. Another impact of the Brexit is the rise of racial abuse here in the UK. Since the Brexit, since the UK is no longer has voted to go out of the EU, UK citizens, some of them, have been, especially the vote leave people, have been making a lot of abuse at people, telling people, go back home, we voted for you to go out of our country, etc., etc., and the like. Some of them are violent. I just read somewhere about a man who was bottled because he asked somebody, what did you vote? Simple things like that. So this is really a cause for concern. It's spreading hate and fear between people because they don't look white, or they don't look UK, or they don't look British. So this is a cause for concern indeed. And also to highlight, why was the EU formed in the first place? World War II, World Wars, EU, all these wars were because of the EU was fighting inside. European countries were fighting each other. The English versus the Germans versus the French, etc., etc. So they decided to come together. Peace, togetherness. So now all this is now being undermined.